Team effort tonight, 20 games over 500, sole possession of first in the East. Can you give me a quality that you appreciate most about this group?
Oh, man, we're just figuring, I guess we could just give credit to just figuring things out on the fly with this team, just being very mature in our approach to the game and living with the results. Like I said, we have talent, but we've just been able to just remain flexible throughout some of the circumstances that we've been faced with. So I think with that in addition to just going out there and really trusting each other, just getting this new group together and trusting what we have going on here. There's a lot of outside noise in terms of the way we put this team together. It's inevitable that we all hear it, but it's just, what matters is how we handle our relationships within the locker room and then go out there and put on a good performance.
A lot of, IQ ball players with this group. Mike James just thrown into the mix. What did you like about what Mike brought to the table tonight?
As you can see on some of my reactions on the sideline, I was really impressed. We just want him to fill in as best he can. Just feel comfortable, welcome him with open arms. We got a few games in these next few days, so just want to get him well acclimated and just going out there and having fun.
Malika Andrews with ESPN.
Hey, Kyrie, I don't think we're going to get a chance to talk to you before Sunday, so I'm hoping we can look ahead just a little bit. What have you seen from what Chris Paul and Devin Booker have been able to do together with the Suns?
I think they've been able to mesh well very quickly. Obviously, we know how talented we've known in terms of a lot of us that respect the game at a high level, that Devin Booker is one of the best young players playing our game today. So we just, for me, as well as others, I just wanted to see him be competitive in that Western Conference. His first few years, it's never good to lose that many games, but when you get a great leader in Chris Paul that has had success in the regular season and in the playoffs, and they have a chance to, do something special in that Western Conference going against some top-notch teams, they put it together very well. So I give them credit, a lot of respect as a competitor, but just as an observer, as a fan, it's been really, really cool, and just been a lot of fun basketball to watch with them being.
You've talked about playing on the biggest scale, the highest scale. For someone like Devin, who's never done that, been in the league 6 years, I mean, what does that mean and do for a player's stature? You said high basketball minds, but for everybody who's a fan of the league to go from, being good in the regular season to being good in the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, well, he's built for it. He's a product of a lot of the philosophies that great players before him have put forth, and he's a student of the game. And I respect a lot of students of the game that approach it with the mentality that hard work, it will always outlast talent. And obviously when he matches his talent with the IQ of the game and he has great teammates around that there to support him and help him in times of need, I think it makes him a lot better. So we've seen him grow, and I've been nothing but proud as just as a brother to him. So I'm looking forward to the competitive game on Sunday.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Brian Mahoney with the Associated Press.
Hey, Kyrie, you've obviously had a pretty heavy workload the last few games with James and Kevin out. Could you tell tonight you didn't quite have your A game, the way scoring the ball, and you were going to have to kind of just gut it out everything you had with the other aspects of the game?
Yeah, Brian. Anytime you shoot 4 for 19, you're never going to be happy with that. But, as a competitor, I was just trying to go out there and do the little things, the small details, whether it be, picking guys up or just being in the right position. When you don't have your legs on the offensive end, I felt like I was getting to where I wanted to go. But, just a few angles, right, left, short, this, that, just continuing to play, just continuing to have that mentality, just next play, and I can have an impact with my teammates on both ends of the floor, just making the right play. It's a simple game when, you got teammates that are out there that just are in the right spots and they're fulfilling their roles. So,
Greg Logan with Newsday.
Kyrie, in that same vein, Steve said before the game that he was a little bit worried about the minutes and all the load you're having to carry with no Kevin and no Harden. And so what does it say that on a night like this that you found a way to spark the defense, with your effort on that end and to have all those assists on that 32-0 fast break advantage?
Yeah, no, it just means that, we're just finding ways to win ball games down the stretch, stay within games. Last few games, obviously not having K or having James and guys being out for protocol or just like I said, different circumstances that we've had to be flexible with. Just done a great job of just coming to work, continuing to get shots up, continuing to do what we need for our bodies, most importantly. Putting our health first, and then just going out there and playing hard. Obviously shots are going to go in for us, but when you have some veterans on this group, we've seen it all. We know that we're not going to have it right away some games, so we just got to battle through, and games are going to come down to the wire when they're either doubling me or we necessarily can't. We don't have any offense going for us, or we can't really get a stop on one of the guys that are having a big night. We just got to find a way to combat it. And I think we did a great job of just figuring that out on the fast break points, and just getting timely defensive stops down the stretch.
Alex Schiffer with The Athletic.
Hey, Kyrie, you just answered this a little bit, but it seems like in the second quarter offensively, you guys really got it going and didn't really suffer from there. Was that as simple as you said, getting out in transition and getting those easy buckets, or was there something else that helped that?
Stops lead to transition baskets. We want to continue with that. But obviously Celtics are great defensively. So, we knew where we were going to be challenged. We knew that they were going to make a run and they did so. So we just had to figure out a way to, get some points on the board easily. And, some shots weren't falling, easy layups. Just one of those nights, that we just got to talk up to the law averages. But we figured out a way.
Christian Winfield with the New York Daily News.
Hey, what's going on, Kyrie? Sorry if someone's already asked you this, but are you fasting for Ramadan? And if so, how does that change your preparation or just how you approach the day-to-day?
Well, all praise is due to God, Allah, for this. Because it's just been a lot of just outside. Like I said, there's a lot of people in other people's business all the time. But for me, in terms of my faith and what I believe in, being part of the Muslim community, being committed to Islam, and also just being committed to all races and cultures, religions, just having an understanding and a respect. I just want to put that as the foundation. There's such a divisive energy out here, or just it's been that way in our society. It's just so divisive. If you're Muslim, then the Christians and Jews and all this. I don't want to get into all that, but it's just bringing that into the game. I don't want to, but obviously a lot of people have questions. But yeah, I am taking part in Ramadan with a lot of my brothers and sisters, my Muslim brothers and sisters, and it's been an adjustment. That's really what I can say. Just being committed to my service to God, Allah, and then continuing on with whatever I'm guided with. So, just happy to be part of my community and doing the right things. So fasting is definitely part of it. Obviously, if you know anything about the Muslim community. But yeah, I'm just really blessed and grateful to be taking part in this.
Thanks so much, Kyrie. We appreciate it.
Yep. You guys be safe.